I have opened the logbook, Inquisitor. It was extraordinary. I held in my hands the entire secret history of my house.
I trust it will make fascinating reading. But for now, I only need the details about Uther Tiberius.
I can tell you where Gregor van Winters took the survivors of the Martyr, but that happened a very, very long time ago.
It's the only lead I have. Take us to those coordinates, Captain.
I'll make the necessary arrangements. Meanwhile, you have a message from the Conclave.
This is a message from Inquisitor Helena Goslar. I must tell you, I was in charge of purging the Van Winter family. I have learned that you have reopened the investigation, and in all honesty, I find your decision perplexing. All my actions followed the decrees of the Lex Imperialis and spiritual guidance gained through rigorous penitential practices. Now it falls upon you to make a new decision regarding the future of this house.
Captain, I have made my decision regarding the fate of your house. Your father participated in forbidden practices, but his intentions were not heretical. The name of your house will be cleared. I'm still counting on you and your ship in the future, though.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I am very grateful. Rest assured, I will serve your cause with absolute dedication.
This abandoned station is definitely used by the Dark Elder. I can finally pay my regards to their leaders.
You should be reminded that the Drukhari use the arteries of the webway that can offer them a swift escape.
Indeed. They also need solid webway gates to transport human slaves to their otherworldly bastions. There must be something vital to their plans I can destroy around here.
This contraption is used as an anchor between real space and the webway.
It's high time to seal the gates then. Let's see how they react.
How dare you to interfere with our work, you arrogant monkey!
Look who's crawled back to receive judgment.
I will cut out your tongue for your disrespect. I am one of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the dark pathways that lead to the Sunless Camorra. You cannot stop us.
Stop what? You're kidnapping Imperial citizens. You're nothing but cowards.
Kidnapping? That's endearing. We have taken millions of your kind, you fool. You have abandoned entire worlds and let us prey upon the remaining human cattle. I should thank you for that.
The Emperor doesn't abandon anyone. I'm here to stop your foul machinations.
You are only wasting your time, creature. The hidden webway tunnels spread wide beyond the veil of your subsector. We go wherever we wish.
Then you should return to your true master and frolic at the feet of Slaanesh.
For this, I will show you the true meaning of pain.
Curiosity with a hint of personal vengeance.
One day, I'll find out why you hate the Drakari so much. And how you know so much about them.
thrall. I think I am. I was a sanctioned psyker, formerly in the service of the planetary governor.
Why did Xenos spare you?
They tortured me. They have broken me. I was their bloodhound. They used me to sniff out high-ranking Imperials like you.
So, this is how they knew about my every move.
I had dreams about you. I felt your burning dedication. I felt your wrath. They were afraid of you, you know.
You could have warned me telepathically.
Yes. I can remember the last time I had thoughts and decisions. There was just the pain and the lack of pain.
The reavers of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze have been stopped. I consider this operation a success.
I probably don't need to remind you that Cabals send out numerous raiding parties. If this murderous witch told you the truth, there must be other Dark Elder forces working in other isolated regions of the subsector, trying to enslave whole worlds.
I'm counting on that, actually. We should teach them a lesson while they think they're safe. But for now, my work here is done. I need an explanation why you, as a janitor, are so well versed in the forbidden Drakari law.
And you're absolutely right. I told you that all of this was classified, but for the sake of transparency, I will tell you the truth. I grew up on a small mining colony that fell prey to a Dark Elder raiding party. They took me to an homunculus laboratory. I don't want to go into details. Suffice to say that creature experimented on me, testing the effects of various drugs on the human physique. I was rescued by an Adeptus Mechanicus strike force, who spent a long time studying the various substances in my system. Eventually, I joined their ranks, but I could never forget the atrocities of that despicable Xenox race.
It is indeed a remarkable story. Rest assured, Magos, the time of your reckoning has come.
Inquisitor. You have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav subsector is still underway, and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolation steered billions away from the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Elder again. The Clamoris system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Exactly.
According to the port cogitators, it used to be a mining station. Then it was turned into a colossal plague ward during a system-wide outbreak.
I need more information on its history. I will locate the central cogitator. It may be able to tell me more.
Inquisitor, and I have found something interesting.
Is it about Uther Tiberius?
In a way, yes. My ancestor, Gregor founded our house not long after he brought Tiberius to this place. Gregor received his warrant of trade due to the influence of some new Inquisitors in the Caligari Conclave, who used to travel on his ship, and who vouched for him.
It means that the most loyal followers of Uther quietly returned to the Inquisition after the fall of their master. This might warrant a future. I have found the central cogitator. I found an area previously classified as a shrine, but it was sealed off almost 1,000 years ago. If this place used to be a sanctuary for Uther, his followers must have walled off his most private chambers after he died or left. I'm on my way there. sanctuary disappeared under piles of dead bodies. Incoming gas attack. I'm just another. I have found the gate leading to those ancient corridors. It is sealed.
Proceed to the cogitator to open it. Follow my instructions. Indicate that the gate was accessed several times over the last few decades.
Great. I wonder what I'll find inside.
Is approaching the station. It is broadcasting on Inquisitorial Vox channels. Their authentication.
This must be the right place. It looks like a tomb, but it's empty. But if these Utherians laid their leader to rest here, where is the body?
Do you request a primer on the rate of human decomposition over millennia?
Don't try my patience, priest. Even the bones are missing. I'll take... I have found proof that this place was raided by an Inquisitorial team. They took away Uther's remains. But why? The survivors suspected treachery. That I know.
You have visitors. The Inquisitorial ship dispatched a team to the station, and they're heading towards your position.
I'll meet them halfway.
I am Interrogator Kotar. You are in breach of Code Indigo protocols, Inquisitor. Even the agents of the Holy Orders need a special permit to enter this area. I must ask you to lay down your weapons and follow me into custody.
How dare you address me like this? I will do no such thing, Interrogator.
My sincere apologies, Inquisitor, but I must follow my orders. You have left me no choice. Kill him!
Where we left off, shall we?
Please, Inquisitor. I was only following the orders of Inquisitor Flavius Draken.
Why would an Inquisitor send agents against other Inquisitors?
My orders were extremely specific. After Inquisitor Draken removed the body buried in this tomb, he set up a team to monitor the station and act immediately if the area is breached.
Inquisitor Flavius Draken took away the remains. Where can I find this man?
Last time we had contact, he was preparing for a special assignment. The Conclave must have records on his mission.
Trust me, I'll find him.
We have a message for you, Inquisitor, and the coordinates of a world in the subsector.
I have received your request, Inquisitor. I would strongly recommend that you provide more details on the background of your inquiry next time. Still, I see no harm in disclosing the current whereabouts of Inquisitor Draken. Your fellow agent is currently doing the Emperor's work on a world consumed by the flames of the war against chaos. A whole planet cleansed with blood. They could surely use the help of other Inquisitors.
luck with establishing contact with the governor?
No. The raiders must use a Xeno scrambling device. That was also the reason why we couldn't send you closer to the palace. At least I think that's what the tech priest told me in his lecture.
I'll try to get closer to the palace then. By the Emperor, an engine of pain.
Show no mercy. It is the pinnacle of the homunculi's foul art. A torture device turned into a weapon of war. Genius. Even with my extensive knowledge of organic and inorganic modifications, I wouldn't dare to contemplate resorting to the dark arts that could create something like that.
These sentient machines serve some cruel masters. It is not a simple raiding party.
We're picking up weak Vox signals from the palace. Try to get closer, Inquisitor.
Captain, I want you to keep all battle stations manned and initiate emergency warp drive protocols.
What happened? Do we have to leave in a hurry?
I strongly suspect that this wasn't a strike against the governor, but a coordinated invasion of the entire planet. We should prepare for all contingencies.
Is this thing on? I have to walk into this device. Dear
Addressing
Thieves are trying to break into my palace, and honestly, this ruckus is getting truly terrifying. These gigantic machines that scream and kill, and we are entirely powerless against them. And we can't barricades electrical them, my precious prisoners.
There are more? I've just killed them. I'll deal with them.
That we have here a noble, in fact, an exceptionally heroic now he's been dismissed. Keep up the good work.
Teleport beacon in range. At least that's what I've heard. I admit I couldn't even look at the pig feed. The very sight of violence upsets the equilibrium of my humors. Inquisitor, as a prominent representative of the Imperium in the Triglav subsector, you have my eternal gratitude. And I support your cause with all the powers at my command.
I see you're making friends in high places, Inquisitor. We have received the official decree about your temporary appointment to acting military commander in the system.
The governor might seem like a ludicrous inbred, but he's true to his words.
Or he just realized he needs to keep you here for a bit longer. The Dark Elder launched a global attack on Clamorus Prime. The situation is critical.
The Drakari is like vermin. It's about time to face them on a proper battlefield.
Speaking of battlefields, you might want to consider bringing in some reinforcements. I was thinking about the Free Blade Knight, the Crimson Wanderer.
It is a sensible idea, but I need your ship here.
Our good friend, Captain Grexus, is still in your debt. He could transport here Sir Ambrose Caradoc and his mighty war machine.
Fine. Send an astropathic message to the good captain. At the former command center of the Planetary Defense Forces. Not much left to save here.
The Dark Elder are the masters of subterfuge and ambush. These inexperienced soldiers had no chance against them.
The dispatches mentioned a newly arrived commissar in charge of reinforcing the troops of the Imperial War. He must be in command.
Logical assumption. I'll ask the tech priest to mark his location on your map. We also have reports of Xenox incursions from Gladius Hive.
Etheric triangulation subroutines identify familiar warp signatures again. A Drakari webway gate is open in the area.
That must be the portal the Reavers used to transport their prisoners. That's useful information.
Inquisitor. Lord Commissar Scarhurst at your command. Isn't it a nice day for our last rally against the Xenos?
Aren't you way too pessimistic to keep morale up?
Ah, a misunderstanding. This will be their last day in this Forsaken Valley. We are going to give those Xenos a good thrashing.
What are they doing here exactly?
The Xenos are pillaging and taking prisoners from Gladius Hive. Our troops tried to stop one of the slaver convoys but fell victim to a sudden ambush. I'm planning to move against their main forces directly and cut off the head of this filthy operation.
I could be of some assistance, Lord Commissar. I have the coordinates to their temporary webway portal. Send out your men to secure the area while I close down the Xenos' escape.
Ready to fight!
See? I told you that your plan was nothing but a failed attempt to prove your worth. It is only a filthy human. Do you really think this poorly of me? I can sense the spark of burning seer in this chunk of unadorned flesh. You are always underestimating the power of their belief. In any case, I will activate the pain catalysts while you are amusing yourself here. You think you...
You can forget your empty theatrics. Your wizened master has already left. And I truly don't care.
Killed an incubus, Inquisitor, on your own. A part of me is glad.
And I have destroyed their portal, although it might have been too late. A homunculus has escaped. I suspect you already know what that is.
Yes, I do. One of the ancient flesh sculptors, and he could be connected to the recent complications in Gladius Hive.
I'm on my way back. You can brief me on the ship.